Okay guys, what's up? Sorry. I've been so distracted lately. I did my homework and I've been watching The Vampire Diaries. But I have everything laid out here in front of me. I wanted to do what was I doing? Like a top drugstore, my top drugstore makeup. I can't even speak English right now. But it's hot in here and I'm hungry, so let's just get through this, right? Okay. So I guess we'll do it in like the order I would put my makeup on. Like that would be the smartest. So, oh yeah, so I'm going to be talking about things that are from the drugstore and products that you can get for a drugstore price. So like online, yeah, because I'm not really a huge fan of everything at the drugstore. Nowadays I do use more high-end products. Not to sound like bougie or whatever, but I literally have like 4 high-end products, I swear. But those are all I use really. But I'm talking about the drugstore products that I do use today and that I really recommend. So if you're balling on a budget like me, let's just get into it. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is primers. I really tried to narrow down to my favorite products, guys. It was really hard, but so I really have like 2 or 3 things of each type of product. Am I too close? Probably. But whatever. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is primers, and my favorites from the drugstore are the Maybelline Baby Skin and the Milani Prime Shield. So as you can tell, I've used these and abused these. The Milani Prime Shield is a little more expensive. I believe it's like $8 or $9. But the Maybelline Baby Skin, I believe, is $3 to $4. And I've gone through maybe like 3 or 4 of these. I'd highly recommend this one. If you do have oily skin or you feel like your pores are bigger and you need a little more help covering them up, I would recommend the Baby Skin. I use this one constantly, almost every day, and it really does fill in your pores and make a smooth base for the makeup. So for primers, that's what I recommend. Okay, so I guess the next thing we'll talk about is foundations. I want to run through these products pretty quickly because I don't want this video to be like 1,000 years long. So forgive me, I am going to talk really fast. Okay, so for my drugstore top favorite foundations, I have 4 here for you. Oh my gosh, I need to go grab one. I have 5. I'm totally lying to you guys. I have 5 favorites. Hold on. Okay, well I went to go look for it and I couldn't find it, so I guess I did actually run out. But my top favorite drugstore foundation is the Maybelline Fit Matte and Poreless. I wear the shades 128 and 228, I think, yeah. But I'm currently out of both because I wanted to start using some of my other foundations, but I have literally been using that one for years, like literally since my sophomore year of high school. Sophomore or junior year. It's literally like $5. If you have oily to normal skin like I do, you would love that foundation. They have so many shades as well that you can pick from. But I have normal to oily. It lasts all day on me. I would wear it to school, and then I would wear it to work, and then I would come home and my foundation is still looking good. So it is medium to full coverage, but that is my top for the drugstore. You have to try it if you haven't. Alright, and then I have 4 more to talk about. So one of my other favorites would be the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. I've been steering clear of this one lately just because I am more dry to normal. Instead of oily, I've been on the normal side. So this is what I would use when I'm oily because it is super mattifying. It is more expensive, it's about $12, but if you are more on the oily side, check it out. Okay, next one. This one also, if you are more on the oily side, would be the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation and Concealer. I wear the shade 1 in Vanilla in the winter, or 3 Light Beige more in the summer when I have more of a tan. But I do tend to wear more lighter foundations and then bronze up because I feel like darker foundations will turn more orange on me and then I look like I have a mask on. So I usually do go lighter. But so this one is for when I am more oily on the oily side. I love it. It is so full coverage. You do have to work with it a little bit. Maybe go in with a brush first and then a sponge, which I usually do anyways. But This one I find is a lot harder to blend out with a sponge. It is super full coverage though, about $9 I think. I could be lying, but this is one of my favorites as well. Okay, on to the next one. So one that I discovered recently and that I've been wearing a lot is the Wet n Wild PHOTOFOCUS. So this one, I wear it in the shade Golden Beige. I love how they have undertones. I believe this foundation as well is about $4 or $5, which I think is so good for foundations because high-end foundations are like $40 to $60. Like, $5, girl? You gotta be kidding me. So this one I've been wearing. A little goes a long way on this one though, so be careful. So, and I also love the applicator, as you can see. So you can just like dip it and then you put it on your face and then you blend it out with your brush or your blender, whatever floats your boat. But a little goes a long way. It does cake up if you put on too much. So what I do is I put on a little bit all over my face, blend it out, and then I'll put more foundation where I need more. So I tend to blend out my foundation, and then a lot of the times my cheeks are left with no foundation. I don't know why that always happens, but it does. And so I'll just go in with this, dab a little bit more where it's needed, put concealer where it's needed, but do not put too much of this because it does cake up around the nose and around the mouth. And I think around my eyes as well, it was looking pretty cakey. So you just got to be careful with this. But it is good. A little does go a long way, and that's pretty good for a $5 foundation. That's like what you would want instead of having to use too much and going through it so fast, like a lot of high-end foundations. Alright, and last but not least, I am going to be a little bit of a hypocrite on this one because I just got this like 2 weeks ago, and I can't stop using it. I used it in my first ever YouTube video. I tried it out, and I literally have been using it ever since. You can see I've been using it every single day. It is a little bit light for me, but as I blend it into my skin, it like warms up with my skin, and so did the color. So moving along, I'm going to talk about the sponges I use. I feel like this is something definitely you can get at the drugstore. Brushes, not so much. Sponges, I feel like are now you get more access to them, like good sponges. So I have 3 here to talk about today. So one, this one here, it's so dirty, don't even look at it, but it's like marble, it's super cute. It's the Sonia Kashuk, like face perfecting sponges or something. But I got mine in a pack of 2 for $10, and they're huge. So like, this is already pretty big compared to like smaller sponges, like this dirty ass Real Techniques one. And then once you wet it, it gets like maybe double this. And like if you have a big ass face like me, you're gonna be grateful for that because you can just blend 4 times and you're done. You know, and you have like a 5 head like me. 1, 2, 3, you're done, you know? So it's good. And it's pretty cheap for 2. A pack of 2, $10, not bad at all. Super soft. I know a lot of sponges that they sell at the drugstore, you wet them and they're still like rocks. Like that's not what you want. You want like one that's like a beauty blender, and honestly this one compares. I love it. 2 for $10. I don't think that they sell them individually. Sonia Kashuk is sold at Target. So let's see. So the next sponge, I know a lot of people do not like this one, but I didn't like it at first, and then I learned to love it. So this is the Sonia Kashuk. I just talked about that. This is the Real Techniques sponge. I have like a billion of these because I think they are really good. If you learn to work with them, they are good. So these, I believe, retail for $5 as well. They come in like 2 packs for like cheaper or something. But I really do like these as well. I like the shape. It has more of a different shape than the like typical beauty blender. Then I guess so does this one. So I don't know. It has like a flat edge, which is kind of cool. So yeah, those 2 that you can find at the drugstore. One of my absolute favorite sponges you can't find at the drugstore, but it is drugstore price. So I have an old ass one here that needs to be washed, and then I have a brand new one here in the pack. So this is the AOA Studio High Def Sponge, latex free. So this is the pink one, and I think it's for like the Paw Paw charity or something that they have. So if you go on shopmissa.com and you buy the makeup products that like support the Paw Paw like program or something, everything on that site is $1. And then these things, I believe, are like $1.50, $1.60. Like, that's it. And I'm not even joking, guys. This is just as soft as the Beauty Blender or softer. Because I've had the Beauty Blender and I don't think that they are worth the money. So a drugstore loose powder that I have been using is the Fit Me loose powder. Okay, so I'm going to be 100% honest. It's not my top favorite powder. It's probably a second. Because my number one is the RCMA no color powder. But that you can only purchase online. I don't see them anywhere in stores. And I don't have any. I don't have like the packaging to show you guys because I'm all out of that powder. Like I said, I've been running out of things and I'm doing my best to try to use like my other products. So I've been using this and some other powders, but this one is my favorite. I got this recently and I'm already like halfway done. But I have mine in the shade Lights. So yeah, I love her. Doesn't keep me matte all day, to be completely honest, like the RCMA does. But it does a good job and does like, it does its job. Like, how can I explain it? It really does smooth down your foundation and like perfect it once you set with it. And I have two pressed powders to talk about really quickly as well, like when I touch up throughout the day or if I want to set with a loose powder, is the Maybelline Fit Me. I do love the Maybelline Fit Me products, you guys. They're so good. This is also about $5. I have mine in the shade 220 right now because it's my summer shade, or I opt for 128 when I am on the lighter side. But looks like this. They're bomb because they come with a mirror. So I literally take this with me everywhere. I have one in my backpack, I have one in my purse, and I have like 3 at home. That's how much I love this powder. I use it to set makeup and I use it to also touch up on my makeup throughout the day if I feel like my foundation is looking patchy or if it's looking like maybe I like wipe my nose or something. I'll touch up with this and it gives me the coverage that I need along with the mattifying that I need. So it cut out and I have no idea when it cut out. So I'm just going to re-talk about my eyebrow pomades. So if I have to pick, when I pick an eyebrow pomade, it is my Anastasia Dip Brow because this one's not going to move until you move it. I love these. They're waterproof. They last all day. You could be sweating, you could be swimming, you could be running, hiking, chilling at home. These will stay on your eyebrows. But if I do have to opt for a drugstore priced eyebrow product, I will opt for the Colourpop. What is this? Brow color in Dope Taupe. This one I have dark brown and I have Dope Taupe, but I've been using the taupe one for my light hair, but I can't stay away from the dark eyebrows, guys. I don't know. I'm having a moment where like I'm wearing soft brown right now from Anastasia and I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, it does look a lot more soft on my face, but I'm still going in with my Anastasia dark brown. I probably shouldn't be doing that, huh? But I have this in blonde, soft brown, and dark brown because I love this so much. I have all 3 colors. I know a lot of people do repurchase these when they start drying out, but I just have the Inglot Duraline to like rehydrate them, or you can also use like oil and stuff. Like you don't need to go out and repurchase a whole new one just because yours is a little bit dry. Like literally I put a little bit of oil or my Inglot Duraline and it's like brand new again. So I know this is cheating, this is a drugstore, but I'm giving you guys my drugstore alternative. These are like $6, I want to say, on the Colourpop site. And Colourpop is always having sales, guys. So literally just wait for a sale. If you've been wanting something, and go get it. So I don't really go for drugstore bronzers either. But the ones that I do use and that I love are the Butter Bronzer from, what is it called? Oh, Physicians Formula. I love this one. It is more on the light side, but you can build it up, and it smells like sunscreen and like coconut. I don't know. People, when this first came out, were like, "Oh, it smells like pina colada," so I deadass went and bought it. It doesn't smell like pina colada. It smells like sunscreen. Like, how do you get pina colada from that? But anyways, it's really cute. I like the designs on it. Packaging is really cute. Has a mirror, comes with a brush that you're never going to use, but you know, that's cool and useful. So I use this one for when I'm lighter, usually more in the winter because it is a light bronzer. Another bronzer that I really love, I got this at the dollar store, you guys. Sorry, I'm eating a cookie. I got chocolate on my hand. But I literally got this at the dollar store. It's a Covergirl Trublend bronzer, and I love it. I've been using it every day since I got it, like either as a bronzer or a bronzer topper, because it's not completely matte, as you can see. It has more of a sheen to it, and I love that. It's so bomb, especially like since it's hot nowadays or whatever. So yeah, I think you can find this in the drugstore. It's CoverGirl, but like luckily for me, I literally found it at the 99. Like I don't know why they had a bunch of like CoverGirl stuff, but I saw it and I picked it up and I love it. It's literally so smooth and buttery and it's glowy. It doesn't have glitter in it. It's just like pure sheen. And you can't really see it, but it's bomb.com. And then I don't like any drugstore contour kits, but I'm going to be mentioning Morphe a lot, you guys. This is so affordable. $20 or something like that. It's the Morphe contour kit. I usually do reach for this one if I'm going for a contour kit, or my Kat Von D, but the Kat Von D one is not drugstore. So I would offer this one. It's like $22. It has contour shades, highlight shades, and it has even a highlight in the middle. But it comes with 369 shades. 9 shades, pretty good. For like $20, you guys. So if you don't mind, you know, drugstore shopping being on Morphe, and they have discount codes. Like, you know, I'm sure you can find one that you can use and get like a good discount. Mine's like all dusty. But yeah, for a contour palette, you can go for Morphe. Alright, moving on. I'm trying to make this snappy. Okay, next thing I would do on my faces after I contour, I go in with a blush. I also only have 2 here to mention for you guys. All-time favorite. This has literally been through it, you guys. This is my Milani Big Blush in Luminoso. Ever since Katie mentioned this on her channel, I have been buying this. I think I've gone through 2. No, I've gone through 1. This is my second. I'm lying. Sorry, excuse me. But it's not the same as the first one. Like, even Katie had mentioned that like she thinks that they changed the formula and the color a little bit, and I agree. It's not as peachy, but it's still delicious, and it has like the most beautiful sheen. You can't even see that, but it is more on the expensive side. I think they're like $8, but so worth it. I literally wear it every day. I'm wearing it today. Probably barely see it, but yes, bomb.com. I love that one. Alright, and the second blush from the drugstore that I do use most often would have to also be NYX Coraline. I do opt more for corally, peachy blushes. I don't usually reach for pinks. It's really rare. I don't think that pink is really flattering on me. But this is just a gorgeous, gorgeous, like, orangey, like, it looks a little bright in the pan. It doesn't come off like that on camera. But in the pan, it does look really bright, like when you're looking at it, but on the cheeks it's stunning. I don't have it on today, I just have Luminoso. Sometimes I go in with both, but this is a matte blush. So my favorite drugstore highlights, I have gone through a good amount of drugstore highlights, and these are the ones that have been through it. You know, like your products that have been with you everywhere, these have been through it, you guys. Literally. So my number 1 favorite drugstore highlight that I love is the Essence Pure Nude. Like, look, she's been through it. You can't even tell, but she's been through it. And it's just literally stunning. I keep trying to like get this on camera. Oh yeah, you can see her a little bit. Literally stunning. I have, I think, all 3 highlights that I'm talking about on today, but I do have it on today. You can kind of see. It is a more natural highlight, which I love. It's not like blinding. It's more everyday wear. There's no glitter in it. It's all sheen. It does have a nude color to it, so that it's not like pink or like gold or like silver like some highlights go. It's pure nude. Like, it has a nude undertone. It's perfection, you guys. This is literally like $4. I'm obsessed with it. It's called Be My Highlight. The Pure Nude Highlighter and Be My Highlight. I don't know if they have any other shades, to be completely honest. But Be My Highlight, like, is the love of my life. I'm so obsessed with this product. I have no idea how I haven't hit pan, to be completely honest, because I've been using it since Kathleen talked about it in her video. I ran out and bought it, and I've been using it since, pretty much. Like, honestly, there's not a day where I don't use this as a base, and then sometimes I'll put something over. But this has been through it, you guys. She has. Alright, and my second favorite highlight, I don't know if they even sell this anymore, but this is the e.l.f. Baked Blush. It's a big blush, but it's not a blush, you guys. It's a highlight. The name is not even on it anymore, but I could tell you. It's Pinktastic. So I got this online. Okay, I'm lying. No, I got this in store. And I haven't been able to find it since. So I don't know if it's discontinued and I'm telling you guys about it and you can't even get it. But it's literally so pretty. I have to do her too, so where can I do this? I don't even know my angles on this. Like look at that. Stunning. This one as well, it has no glitter. It is like, I have no idea how they even make these. Like, it's just no glitter, it's all sheen. So it's like a glow from within. You don't have like chunky glitter on your face. I love these. Like, literally stunning. These are my top favorite highlights in general. Only one highlight tops these both. Like, that's not Drugstore, and that's the Ofra Rodeo Drive. But like, other than that, these are my top, you guys. So now we're going to talk about eyeshadow palettes. I'm just going to run through these real quick, you guys, because I only have two from the drugstore that I would say are worth getting, like going into the actual drugstore. So the first one I have is the e.l.f. Matte for Matte palette. There's a Matte for Matte 2, I believe, and like a Matte for Matte 3. I haven't gotten those because I don't need to. I'll show you in just a minute. This one is just like all neutrals, but they're all so pigmented, and this palette's only $10, you guys. Go get these. So good. If you like can't get any eyeshadow palettes online or anything, go get this one. It does have a lot of neutrals, but they are all matte, so it is kind of limiting. It is kind of limiting. It is limited. I don't know how you would say that. Okay, the other one, this one is a little more on the pricey side. I wouldn't say go buy it unless you have no other choice. Like, you can't go online and, you know, shop on MORPHE. But so this one is the Sonia Kashuk palette. This is the Ion Neutral Matte Eye Couture palette. So this was like $20. $20, guys, at Target. So you can't even see it. But they are really good. They're all so buttery and pigmented. This has like the same color scheme though as this. Like, literally same color scheme. This one's $10 and then this one's $20, and then this looks like the Busy Art palette or Bizarre, whatever. That's why I got this way back when. But it is also all matte, but it is $20. But it is one of my favorites from the drugstore. If you want to get technical, it's from Target. So I'm going to show you guys some of my favorite setting sprays. So I think my all-time favorite is definitely the Milani Make It Last. This one is also a little bit more on the expensive side. I can't even speak. It is, I think, like $8 or $9. I don't know why I keep guessing prices. I'm just going to put them down below for you guys. But so this is the Make It Last, as you can tell. I do really like this one. I don't know if something was wrong with mine or it's all of them, but the spray comes out like, okay, now that I want to show you guys, it's gonna spray out perfect, but it comes out like someone's like spitting at you. So sometimes I'm spraying it and then it like, some like bigger water droplets will like come at me and I'm like, alright, relax. But I do notice that it does make my makeup last. Second favorite are probably tied actually online, but if you don't consider this drugstore, then that's that. But this is the MORPHE Continuous Setting Spray. This one is a little bit pricey as well. It's $15, but it comes in a, what are these called? An aerosol can. So it's literally continuous. So I'm not even gonna waste it, but so you're like spraying it like a hairspray, and it doesn't stop spraying until you're done. So you can go like this all over the face, and it comes out so fine and perfect. There's no chunky pieces, no chunky like things of water coming at you. It's literally perfect. I'm definitely gonna be repurchasing this when I have the chance. But it is $15. It's the only downside. But it's definitely worth it. I've used it a good amount and I'm still not done with it. So I don't know how she's hanging in there. Anyways, okay, so let's talk about my favorite mascara. This is the only mascara that I will repurchase over and over and over and over again. I don't know what, something about this mascara ever since it came out, I can't use anything else. So this is the Covergirl Supersizer. I have literally like 5 or 6 of them everywhere. I have one in my purse, I have one in my car, I have one in my backpack, I have like 10 here, I have like 4 backups. They're only $5 or $6 at the drugstore, but then occasionally I do see them at like Ross and TJ Maxx and stuff for like $2. So then I'll literally get all of the ones that they have because I go through these like crazy. They're so good. I even do prefer them when they're more dry. But I love this mascara. It's so good. And this one is my top. I'm not even going to name another one for you guys. This is it. The price, the actual like product itself, you can't beat it. It's a bomb. So I don't know where that cut off, but one of my favorite lipsticks is the e.l.f. lip pencil lipstick in the shade Praline. I swatched it there for you guys. It's like a perfect brown nude. The cool thing about this is you don't need a liner. You can literally just take it and go, and it's like your perfect brownie nude. I feel like it used to be more matte. I think they did change the formula a little bit, but I still do love it. It's a cute, perfect everyday color for me, in my opinion. Alright, and then my second favorite nude lipstick from the drugstore, excuse me, would be the Nude Nuance by Maybelline, the matte lipsticks. So this one is bomb as well. Let's just swatch her here. As you can see, like all the lipsticks I like are in like the same color family, because I know like what I like and like what looks good on me. So I don't really go for the pinky nudes. I'll go for like a brownie, more mauve. So that's it in the middle. It is more on the matte side. I do appreciate it, but it is more of a mauve color. So I've been going for more of a brownie color like the Praline rather than this one, but I love the formula of these. These are bomb. I believe these are like $5 at the drugstore as well. Alright, and then another Colourpop lip color. One of my all-time favorite, it is the I Love Sarai Colourpop collab, the Ultra Satin in 951. That is what I'm wearing today. I have Praline underneath because I couldn't decide which one I wanted to wear. So, I have both on. But I love it because it's an Ultra Satin. It's not drying at all. It's literally so bomb. I love this formula so much, but it's in a convenient packaging as like a liquid lipstick, you know? So I really love this color. Lasts all day. It's the perfect pinky brownie nude that I love. And these are also about $5 to $6 on the Colourpop website if you do consider Colourpop a drugstore product. Alright, last but not least, you guys, just glosses. So the only glosses that I have to talk about are these two here. You can see, so the first one I'm going to talk about is something you actually can get inside of a drugstore. The NYX Butter Gloss in the shade.
The NYX Butter Gloss in the
shade Madeline. So this gloss here, so delicious. Where can we swatch her? Right there. So she's right on the top. She's the only horizontal swatch that I did. So I love the pigment of this, I love the formula, and I love the price as well. So I think these are also like $6. Only thing I would say is they don't last a whole long time. But, you know, if you keep it with you and you just keep reapplying, you're fine. To be completely honest, I haven't been wearing any other glosses besides the Fenty Gloss Bomb since she came out with that. But I do still have this in my backpack and in my purse when I just want to throw something on that has a little bit of color. I opt for this one. Alright, and last but not least, I have the Colourpop lip gloss in the shade Aquarius. So this is the Kathleen Lights and Colourpop collab color. Let's just swatch her for you. Do another vertical swatch. So this also is more of a pinky shade. You can see compared to the what's it called? The NYX gloss. But I usually will put a brown liner and then fill in my lips and then go in with this on top. I love the formula of this. I love the applicator. It's like more of a thick applicator. You probably can't even see. It has more of a thick applicator that's very soft. But it does last a while on my lips. I love the pigmentation, and I love the price as well, because these I think are as well $6. So yeah, let me see. I'll put some on. See how she looks. See, she's cute. I think she is. Alright guys, well I know I was talking like a million miles an hour, but I had so many products to talk about. You should see the mess in front of me. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I know I did talk a lot. If you actually came to the end, I appreciate you. Thank you. But that's all for today. So if you have any suggestions, just go ahead and leave them in the comments. I'll go ahead and check out your thoughts, etc. I'm really tired. I have nothing else to say. I'll see you in my next video, guys. Okay, bye.